with big expectations for today's Florida rally. So after a busy first month in the White House, how will hitting the road help Mr. Trump's administration? Joining us now is former Trump spokesman Aaron Elmore. Aaron, thanks for joining us this morning.
Thanks for having me.
So he's hit the road down to Florida today at 5 o'clock.
Yep.
What do you expect to hear from the president?
I expect him to do a mini tour of all the issues. You know, he made a contract with the American voter, and he's really living up to those promises. It's unlike anything any politician has ever done. So he's going to talk about the things that he's accomplished, talk about Obamacare, I'm sure, going forward. What about international relations and securing our borders? Big topics for him, and also tax reform.
Big themes seize the conversation.
Absolutely.
Predictably, the fake news crowd, as he has dubbed them over Twitter recently, who said are the enemy of the American people, they've come out loud against this. Here's some headlines about the Florida rally. Of course, the failing New York Times calling it campaign over. President Trump will hold a what else campaign rally. San Diego Union Tribune says 2020 campaign rally. MSNBC, The Atlantic, kicks off his re-election campaign. So the media is predictably going into a frenzy about why is he campaigning?
Right.
What is he really doing?
Let's be honest, the media is just upset because they're not the ones in control of the situation. Donald Trump is reaching out directly to the American people. That's why he's so successful. I spent a lot of time with Ivanka on the campaign trail, and she always said this about her father. Unlike other politicians, specifically Hillary Clinton, he is not beholden to special interest. His special interest is the American people. Now he's going and talking to his base, his voters, his supporters. And to be honest, for him, it's probably great to get out of Washington, talk to real people, get energized, learn from them, see what they have to say.
Well, you're in the White House, you're under siege, get out. What is it about, you spent time with him, you were a spokesman for him. What is it about Mr. Trump that gives him the ability to stand on that dais on Thursday at that press conference for 77 minutes and give it right back, and then tweet without backing down, and then go to the camp on, campaign style rally? What is special about him that he can do that with other politicians never did?
He's special because he's not a politician. And I've said it time and time again, he is the breath of fresh air in the broken political system. That's why it's working out for him. That's why he's so spectacular. He stood up there for 70-some minutes. He didn't have a list of questions that he wanted from the reporters. He didn't know who he was going to call on. He went in there organically and talked to those reporters, just like he's talking to the American people today.
Well, and the press says our freedom is under attack. What freedoms have the press lost that they didn't have under Obama?
I certainly don't think there are any. I really don't. I'm
asking that question to everyone today because I don't feel like they've lost any free press. They've just been criticized.
Exactly, and I think that's very hard for them to handle.
Really?
I do.
Petulant children.
Oh, I couldn't have said it better myself.
I try. Aaron, thank you very much for being here this morning.
Thank you for having me.